Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Okay, okay, cool.
Okay. The long and the short.
Welcome to Wingate Park in Pretoria for the 50th edition of the Bowls SA Masters. I'm here with Cliffy. How do you see it going down today?
I think it's going to be very.
No, it's fine. No, that's cool.
The first heads have kicked off, and hi, I'm Cliff K. I'll be concentrating on the Alan Gordon Pierre Breitenbach game.
And I'm Warren. We're going to be concentrating on Wayne Rittmiller's game and Billy Radloff.
So, watching the Alan Gordon game, two brilliant shots from Pierre Breitenbach. I think he's lying an inch away.
Here goes Billy now on the forehand.
Alan runs after the ball. He's playing one out, a great shot. So, he now has 2 seconds.
Billy Radloff has just drawn a front toucher.
The standard already brilliant, Andrew?
Absolutely brilliant.
Warren, sorry, Warren.
No, it's okay.
I'm getting very confused in my old age.
Two Springboks going against each other, both being chosen to represent South Africa at the Atlantic Rim in Wales.
Pierre Breitenbach, who is about to.
Brilliant shot there by Billy Radloff.
Can't afford to have a full guy. He's obviously going to look to just probably tap the shot ball.
Yeah, play with about a meter.
Yeah, meter. Yeah, he's got 2 receivers or revenue, as I call it. 2 balls waiting.
Wayne Rittmiller, 3 from 3 so far, playing unbelievable balls. He's just come up short here.
Probably ran off the mat a little bit,
Yeah,
which tends to make you drop a little bit short.
it's very important to stay down and follow through.
Alan Gordon doesn't like his ball. Yeah, it's narrow. And 1 to Pierre, 1-0 after 1 head.
Billy's holding 2 at the moment, and looks like he might have struck in for another one. It's 2.
2, yeah, slightly short. Signal goes up from the marker. Pierre 1-0 up.
I think Wayne's going to play the backhand here with his last ball. What do you reckon, Cliff?
Yeah, he's got a few chances. He can turn the ball out, turn his ball in.
Or just trail the jack?
Trail
back
that
two.
jack. I'm not sure if his ball's in the way. Let's see what he is playing the backhand as you predicted.
It's gone down from 2 shots.
Right on the toucher. Incredibly good ball. Pierre, for those of
to Donnelly.
playing, yeah, he's short. He knew from his hand that he was short. Alan Gauteng open 4s. He won the 2 heads, throwing long heads.
Yeah, seems to be playing it long. Seems to be sitting him this morning. The way these guys throw the balls down is just spectacular. It seems so easy and smooth.
Pierre didn't like it, but it's a very good first ball, only about 1.5 foot short. Warren, the first ball to me always in singles. The first ball in singles the most important.
100%. They say the first and fourth ball, basically, wins you most games. What do you think about that?
I think the first one puts the pressure on. Yes. If you get your first one close, you can adjust.
Yeah.
You put the opponent under pressure. If you struggle your first one, you generally struggle.
Yeah.
Alan Gordon with a very good ball. Draw the shot. Pierre with a magnificent shot.
What a shot there. Unbelievable.
Just slides by. I'm not sure. The marker doesn't have time.
Wayne Rittmiller won that head, and he's got the mat now. It's going to be interesting to see
Alan
what
Gordon
length he's
seems
going
to
to
like this ball.
play.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant draw by Alan. Toucher. Also sometimes tends to run off the mat.
It's a big part of the game. You need to stay down.
Got to be anchored. It's like in any sport, tennis, golf. Keep the head down, stay down. Peter, let's go. Seems to like it, following it.
It's coming down nicely,
Slightly wide, maybe. Yeah.
and he just slips through. Wow. Good effort.
Maybe a couple feet too heavy. Wayne there again. Very good. Good first ball in the
Excellent
area.
first ball.
Alan Gordon seems to like it. Another very good ball. Oh, sells it. Unfortunately, a yard too heavy.
Billy just slipping past through a meter. Wayne still holds the shot.
What do you think of those bowls?
I think they're absolutely magnificent. Very
Do you
bright.
like them?
Yeah.
I find that stripe makes me a little dizzy, especially if you're watching it come down on you.
100%.
Especially when they draw
Yeah.
the shots against you, it's even worse.
Exactly, and it just seems like it keeps running and
Running
running and
forever.
running. It doesn't want to stop.
Wayne with a very short ball.
Billy comes from Team Aero as well as Pierre Breitenbach, both playing with Aero bowls.
Pierre had no option but to play the backhand, but if he played the forehand, he had a good chance of turning Alan Gordon in. But not a good first time he's played the backhand in this direction and drops narrow and short.
Conditions for bowls today, Cliffy? Very good.
Very good. It started off hot. They say the temperature's going to be 32 degrees today. It doesn't feel like it. Strangely, when I was running early this morning in Johannesburg, it was incredibly windy. I've never known wind like that in February.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always 2-3 degrees warmer here in Tshwane, Pretoria. There's a good ball coming down from Billy. Just
What
flicks
a
off
shot
that
there.
short ball. Finishes jack level.
Here goes Alan. He's running after this one. He's trying to take Pierre's shot ball out. Maybe he can pick up 3.
He's
staying.
trying.
Hey, unlucky.
Gets an unlucky result. Very unlucky. Breitenbach, 3-0.
And Billy with his last ball. Well played. That's a scintillating shot.
So he's made a brilliant 3 out of that. Looks like 3.
Billy's international medals, he won at World Bowls bronze in the 4s, and he got gold in the Atlantic Rim in Scotland in the 4s as well.
Very consistent, always in the reckoning.
And he's also played SA baseball and basketball, Billy Radloff.
I knew about basketball, I didn't know about the other. I certainly won't be playing
No.
basketball, not with my height. I can bring on the oranges and the water. Redler 4-3 up. Breitenbach 3-0 up on the games we're featuring.
Breitenbach 3-0 up, 1-3 ends in a row. So he's
Yep.
carrying good momentum.
One. Alan Gordon with a very good first bowl to large jack level and shots. Pierre having to change hands, runs through a little bit. Alan having to change hands, he doesn't want to turn Pierre's bowl in.
No.
Wonderful delivery. Gets down low, lets it go. Looks narrow from the hand, but he is playing with straighter bowls, but yeah, he was a bit narrow.
They're very consistent with their weight, these players.
Plays with those tigers that don't seem to bend that much.
Billy now with his second ball. He's holding one at the moment. And he's just come up short.
Alan's ideal player, he was telling me earlier, is Jerry Baker, who we will probably be featuring in the next game.
Jerry from Aero Bowls,
From
brand
Aero
ambassador.
Also undefeated. There's not a piece of paper long enough with Jerry's record, so we won't mention it, but he has a fantastic record.
And I think if he wins it this year, he's got his 6th title. It's a record.
Is it? Yeah. I think who holds the record? Doug Watson?
Doug Watson, yeah.
I had the privilege of playing him quite a few times in the 80s and 90s. Don't want to give away my age, but I did.
I think Wayne is holding one shot here. Playing the backhand.
Both players looking at their head. Pierre Lang one again.
Billy Radloff coming in with a bit of weight here. Off that one ball. Oh, he got lucky. He might be holding one, but I think it's still Wayne with the shot.
Yeah, it must be he slapped his thigh.
So I think Wayne, he's got his last ball here. He's got to take advantage and try and get 2.
He could even maybe get 3 if he plays the backhand and tries to pull the jack.
100%.
He's got his bowl coming in. That's what I'd be playing. Let's see.
And 3 on the trot, 3 wins on the trot.
He's playing the backhand, so I got that part right. Let's see what. I'm sure he's going to play with weight.
Very consistent. Youngster from Natal.
Yeah.
And he's wide.
He didn't even have, he had drawing weight. I would have played probably with a bit more aggression. To try trail the jack for 3. I had the privilege of actually marking a few of his games when Kalani hosted the National 2 years ago when he's won. Yeah. He's won the singles, if I'm serving me right, 2 years in a row. I think it's only been done once before.
Wow.
It's an incredible achievement.
There's lots of other games going on the go here as well. We've got the likes of Colleen Pickett, Jackie van Rensburg, 3 from 3. She's just got a new set of bowls, and they seem to be working.
Back to the bowls, and we measuring in the Gordon game.
If you're in and around the area, I suggest you come down. There's a great vibe here and great bowls to be watched.
I can smell the braai.
Yeah, I can smell the braai as well. Come and have an ice cold one as well. Watch some exciting bowls.
Wayne with another pretty good looking first bowl. Just a little heavy. Grazes the white, so it is a toucher. Toucher means that ball, even if it's hit into the ditch, back, as long as it's in play, it's still alive.
Billy just coming up a bit short.
I'm just walking around to see the scores on the other games. Unfortunately, the scoreboard's not in our direct vision. For those who want to know, Cars 5-0 up on Olafir. Colleen Pickett 3-4 down to Nikki Neal, both Springboks, playing next to Ruth Miller. Jackie van Rensburg playing next to the Alan Gordon Breitenbach game, 3-1 up on Snyman. Elma Davis 3-0 up in her game. Roxy Tingle 2-5 down in her game. We'll try to keep you updated. It is, as I said, a little bit difficult as the scoreboards are not facing us. 1 to red again, so that was a long measure. Took nearly 3 minutes. Can be disrupted on the play.
He's won like 5 ends in a row.
I think it's 4. We'll have to check the score. Yeah, it's 4-0 after 4, so it's 4 zeros, 4 ones in the first 4 heads. Very tight. Alan Gordon looking a little disconsolate. He's been a little bit stiff. Pierre plays a very poor first ball. 2 yards short gives Alan Gordon time to put the pressure on. Let's go beautifully on the backhand.
Wind's a little bit up now, but not too bad.
Also short, Alan. Pierre liking the forehand down. That looks better from his hand. Running maybe a tad, but much better ball from him. Yeah, he's still a good 3 feet through. Slaps his leg. Alan Gordon slightly better weight. Still also about he's just under a yard short. Mark is making it a little difficult. They're not showing us all the time who's lying. The little lollipop, as we call it. Pierre, very good shot here on the backhand, draws the shot. About 2 feet short. Alan looking to stick to his backhand and turn his bowling or draw the shot.
That was fun. Enjoyed the trip.
Alan Gordon, 2 feet short again. Need another yard, he would have drawn the shot.
Looks like Billy's got 1 shot here. Might be 2. They've taken 1 out.
Taken 1 out. Wayne was stiff with his 3rd shot when he feathered off the wood. Pierre playing the backhand again with brilliant weight. Draws a brilliant shot, virtually on the jack. A few inches away, jack level. Putting huge pressure on Alan Gordon. Alan walks back disconsolately. Don't know. Looking to turn his bowl in for shot. Following his wood down, he seems to like it. Just played a very good shot. Just falls out. 1 again to Pierre. Another single, 5-0 to Pierre Breitenbach.
Let me go and have a look and see what's happening in this game.
Andrew's going to check all the scores out for us.
6-5 to Radloff after 5 ends.
Warren, 6-5 to Radloff.
That is correct.
Coming back. Try to give you a score update. Johannesburg 3-2 up. Breitenbach 5-0.
Billy with his first ball now. About half a yard short.
It's pulled the mat. Very good first ball from Radloff. Breitenbach also strangely pulled the mat up. That is a strange one when you're 5-0 up with 5 singles.
100%.
I would not have pulled the mat. But he has played a good first bowl, so what do we know?
Yeah.
That's why they're there and we're sitting here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I started playing again 3 months ago, and I used to play for 10 years, from 1998 to 2009, and I used to play with Pierre at under 25 level.
Ah, that's it. It's got a wonderful delivery.
Wonderful delivery.
Thanks again to our sponsors, Aero, Fired Earth, ProMac, perfect delivery. Without them, we wouldn't be bringing this live to you and spending our whole weekend in the sun
Whole
talking
weekend
shit.
That's
Apologise for that.
Live X bringing you all the streaming at Wingate
Yeah.
Country Club
Yeah.
this morning and this afternoon and tomorrow for the finals. Promises to be a spectacle.
Alan Gordon following his bowl, struggling.
Wayne's got one bowl left. I think he's holding one shot. And he's 1-3 from free. So he wants to obviously keep that momentum going and overtopple Billy Radloff.
Staying down nicely at the moment. Hasn't been running after it there. Beautiful delivery, smooth.
What a follow through.
The
Yes.
beauty about his delivery as well, he lets it go. I've always said the closer to the ground you let it go, the less margin of error, and he draws the shot.
He snuck in there for another.
Yeah. 2.
So that means it's 7-6 to Wayne.
7-6 correct after 6 heads, 7-6. We do have a few sound problem issues at the moment, so please bear with us. We will try to rectify it. Two to Pierce. So that's the first time we've had more than one shot. 7-0 up on Alan Gordon. Where's your Pierre pulled the mat slightly again, so it worked for him. He went from a 1 to a 2 on that end. Playing the forehand again. Very, very good first bowl again. A foot and a half in the draw. Alan following him down. Obviously, that's the better side of the green because generally he's got more chance, unless he's playing with a bit of weight, of turning that bowl in. Yeah, it looks slightly narrow from the hand, but oh, brilliant weight. Yeah, just slides past. He had the right weight to get inside, but slightly narrow.
If you've always got the right weight, Cliffy, you've always got a chance.
Yeah, weight's the most important. Again, Pierre Breitenbach really on fire. Brilliant draw again. Not even a foot past.
Yeah, he seems unstoppable at the moment.
Yeah. Strange that we both played a lot with these players.
Yeah.
Alan and I played in the Gauteng pairs together, got to the quarterfinals. I unfortunately let him down. We were 3 up playing the last, then I played shocking head and we did in a 4. But that's bowls.
That's balls for you. Anything can happen. It's all
Billy
on the day.
Radloff, look at this 3 very, very brilliant bowls.
He's just so consistent, Billy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You've got to be on top of your game, yeah,
Pierre,
to beat anybody.
Pierre Breitenbach also on fire. Oh,
Another precision bowl there.
Yeah.
Pierre Breitenbach
yes.
giving it to Alan
Let's
Gordon.
see. It's last 1. Alan's got to change hand. Strange decision. I would be playing the other hand and chopping to turn his bowl onto the white.
Yeah.
Bring it through.
He's running now
He's running after
into
this,
the
yeah.
head,
That's what I
and he might have snuck in.
thought. No, could have the shot now.
Could have the
Not
shot.
sure. Brilliant head. We've got 5 bowls within a foot and a half of the jack. Billy, poor last bowl there. Warren, very poor. Drawing
Yeah,
for
very,
4.
very, very poor. He
I'm
could have-
shocked at that. Could have drawn for a full house 4.
So now he's taken the lead again.
Yeah.
Seems to be chopping and changing.
Yeah, following his bowl. Looks a little heavy. Yeah. Maybe he's played for a little bit of protection at the back. I'm sure Alan's going to change hand and have a trot, yes. I know him well. He's going to change to his backhand, forehand for a right-hander. And I would be looking to chop on his ball or...
Try and get another
some-
shot at least.
Yeah. Or if he gets lucky, he can turn his ball onto the jack sideways and move it.
Three disciplines here today. Juniors, veterans, and open. The youngsters to look out for are Eugene Ferreira, Brendan Ferns, and Siapia Matheson.
Alan Gordon likes his bowl. Oh.
Has he sold it?
No,
Ah,
no. I
think
think
he's-
he got one. I'm not. I think he did turn his bowl in,
Yeah.
which is what I called for the previous shot that he should have played. They're getting down to measure. Wayne Rittmiller runs through, slightly narrow. Buddy Redloff, second ball, looks on a pretty good line, just slightly narrow, but he's got good weight. It's definitely the shot.
Measure at the moment between Pierre and Alan.
That's for the second shot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like it's only one to Alan Gordon.
So he's on the board. Seven one after 7. Cliff?
So I was correct. My wisdom, he should have played that backhand with his third. He played it with his fourth. Still got the shot. It was a shot. I was very surprised that he had played the other hand. Knowing him especially, he loves chopping onwards.
Another big game on the go next to Alan is Jackie van Rensburg versus Annika Snyman. 2 Springboks.
2 Springboks. Jackie van Rensburg 6-2 up in that game. 6-2. Battle of the Springboks. Many Springboks playing here. We're privileged to watch such bowls. The weather's warming up beautifully. I suggest you get down here.
Bring your sunscreen.
Yeah. Drawn a brilliant shot there. Wayne.
Yep.
Alan throwing the jack. Get a little bit shorter. I'm surprised. I thought he would have thrown it a lot shorter to change the rhythm, but
And next door, yeah,
he's drawn a brilliant shot.
another shot to Wayne. So it's 8-9 to Billy Radloff. Very tight.
I can feel the tension, the pressure mounting on these players as the game progresses. As you get closer, for those of you who are watching for the first time, it's the first person to get 21 shots with a maximum of 4 shots per head. Each bowler plays alternative shots, four per head. Pierre has just played an absolute corker. I'm not sure if it's the shot. Alan Gordon's asking. No, he still laughs, I think. He has to change his hand because he has chance of turning that bowl in that runs after his bowl. Oh, just slightly narrow, had good weight. Billy Redloff running through. Wayne Rittmiller line 1. Pierre playing the forehand, look with a bit of weight, looking to turn bowls. Oh, he's probably drawn the shot. Looks like he's drawn the shot.
He's just playing superb bowls, Cliffy.
Superb bowls.
Doesn't think that anybody can stop him.
To me, I would have, in my amateur way, would have played a bit of weight to turn those bowls. He drew it. That's the confidence he's playing with. Alan strokes his chin in disbelief.
And Billy, he snuck in for a shot. What's the greens running around, Cliff?
Looks between, I'm not sure, it could be close to 13, 12 or 13. Alan Gordon, very unlucky, took his own bowls out.
12 to 13, that's a good speed.
I think it's about 13. Alan Gordon's game. I haven't been watching a lot of your game, but they look quite consistent. Although in the Gordon game, they seem to be staying away from we call the ditch hand.
Yeah.
They're playing the inside.
Hey.
So Pierre looking to draw another shot. Playing the backhand, he doesn't want to chip Alan in closer. He's playing an open hand, what we call the open hand. And looks like he's drawn another. Yeah, he's played a brilliant one right on the jack. Seems to be very hot at the moment.
Wayne is currently one down next door here.
I'm not sure how many from our angle. It could be 2 or 3. No, 3 to Breitenbach. What's that?
Billy's still holding the shot. He needs to take advantage here with his last bowl. Try and make it 2, because against these type of bowlers, any lead is vital. Coming down with his last bowl.
Came off the mat slightly.
But it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think he's snuck in for another.
Yeah.
Just.
So Pierre moves into a very commanding lead. 10-1 at this level. It's quite hard to come back from there.
That's very hard to come back from there.
He's played, as I said earlier on, the first bowl, the most pressured one. And one word from me, he plays a shocking first ball. 2.5 yards short. Maybe 3 yards short. He's done that now twice in a row on that side. So that side, obviously, Warren could be a little bit slow, that direction.
Alan's got to try and change something up here. Otherwise, Pierre, I think, is going to run away with this one.
Played a pretty good first one, runs through 2 feet, but it's lying shot. Pierre, does he always play that quickly? He plays very quick.
He's had the same delivery when I played against him about 12 years ago in the under-25. Same delivery. Gets on the mat and gets it done.
Another great word from him.
And it seems to be effective.
Very effective. A foot short.
And practice is vital when you're playing in a tournament like this, leading up to that, to this competition.
Alan likes this wood. He looks very good. A brilliant draw from Alan Gordon.
Oh, well bowled. What a shot.
A great shot. Under pressure. Bowled, in theory, in his way. With his tight bowls, he's one of the few that could hold it up inside there. Pierre changes hands, looking to chop that bowl out or trail the jack. I'm sure he won't be short.
He's running after it. It's looking good.
Oh,
and he's played a cracker. What an absolute blinder. A perler.
In bowls, it's amazing to change your hand like that and find. Because they're definitely 2 different paces. On this entering number 6. Alan seems to like it. Oh,
just slipped past there.
A perfect way to chip it to his back bar.
If you guys are looking to come on down and watch the bowls, it's at Wingate Country Club. And it's going to be a spectacular day. spectators are already rocking up and looking forward to seeing some fantastic bowls.
Can't ask for better weather. Smell of the bra. Thanks to our sponsors, Promac Fired Earth,
Aero bowls.
Perfect Delivery,
And LiveX bringing you all the action live via YouTube.
That was a strange shot by Pierre. I think he was looking for a back bowl. But far too heavy. Alan has a chance here to make 3.
Billy is still holding, but Wayne's coming down with a good bowl, but I think he's going to be a bit short.
And look where he's finished. For those watching, he was a good yard off the mat.
Good yard off the mat.
Tends to make you drop a bit short. He didn't stay down. Alan's going to play with weight. Chance to get back in the game if he can make a 3 or 2 here. It's not bending now. Oh, didn't bend, but he didn't bend because I think he had a couple yards too much. I don't think he needed that weight.
No.
Although any weight would have been fine, but he had all the backwoods. Pierre 11, I think it's 11 1 up. Up. Jackie van Rensburg 6-5 up. So Sneyman's pulled 3 shots back. Picketh Neil, very quite close game. The 2 Springboks, 7 ticks to Picketh after 7 heads. 11-1 Breitenbach after 9 heads against Alan Gordon, one of our featured games.
Cliffy, how long have you been playing this wonderful game?
I played I played from 1977 till I won the South African singles in 1991.
Okay.
Retired hurt in 1992 and made a comeback 5 years ago, like you.
Okay.
Took a 18-year break.
18-year break. And how are you finding it?
I'm loving every minute. The legs are a little tired. The concentration's not what it used to be, but I've been fortunate. I've played with great guys, great players. Managed to get back in to the inter-district B side and the seniors. I'm now a senior, unfortunately. But in my day, I think I won the singles. I was 34 years old, which was unheard of.
Okay,
in those days, 13 rounds of knockouts.
Well, one of my famous victory was the 2007 All Cape. Played with Neil Burkett and Brian Smith back in the day.
Okay.
Long time ago.
I happened to play against Neil in 1981.
And what happened there?
It was one of the first professional tournaments. It was called the MS Pairs. And I happened to play with a great player. What happened, there were 32 players chosen in the country. And the skips were put in a hat and the leads were put in a hat. And I came out with a great Kevin Campbell, and we managed to get to the final.
Epic.
I was very nervous. I mean, I was a youngster, 24 years old. And big prize money in those days. You won't believe what we got. How much do you think we got in those days?
I'm not sure. Tell me.
5,000 Rand in 1981
Oh, wow. Okay.
was a lot of money. You could buy a motor car for being runners-up. And we lost to the great Ashley van Winkel, who I think now lives in Australia. And Leon Blum, who was a great mate of mine. He now lives in Israel. So, and we played Burkett in that tournament. But he was a great player.
Yeah, great player.
Is he back in the country?
Yes, he's back in the country. He's playing at his old club, Western Province Cricket Club.
Oh,
He flew back today he was the guest speaker here.
Oh, was he the guest speaker?
Yes, and they've flown him back to Cape Town for league Saturday. They need him.
League in JBA, who are organising this tournament, as you would have seen from our shirts, have cancelled league this weekend because we have quite a few people and we're hoping for a lot of spectators to come down and watch. Alan Gordon lying right on the jack. Looks very aggravated, looking around. The worst thing you can do, Warren, is look around.
Look flick around. Yeah, you got to be concentrating on the game.
Yeah, Billy starting to fire beautifully. Another great shot. Lying a good 3.
Good 3. Yeah.
Putting Wayne under huge pressure.
He's 14-8 up, Billy.
Pierre Breitenbach nearly worked off the bar. Oh, a brilliant shot. And he makes a 3.
He was 3 down and he's made a 3 to himself.
Yeah.
And the
For
score
those of you know, the toucher, the bowl that happened there, touches the kitty, it remains live.
current score is 14-11 to Billy Radloff.
He's claiming it's only 1. Oh, it looks... No, it can't be only 1. Surely it's not 1. Oh, yeah, it could be. From our angle, it looks like 3.
1 shot.
It's only 1.
So it's
Sorry.
14-9. Sorry for that.
From out the angle we were sitting, we've got up to look at... Correct, only 1. Wayne pulling the mat. Alan Gordon not playing his last wood, so he doubles his score. To put it crudely, it moves to 2. So the score is 11-2 to Breitenbach.
Seems like an uphill battle for Alan to get it back from this one. But anything's possible.
It's still tight. There were many ones, so he just needs a 3 or 4 and he'll be back in it. Picketh 10, 6 up now, Neil. Van Rensburg 7-5. Davis also 7-5 up in her game.
Interesting tactic here. See Wayne's put up the mat. He's drawn one right in front. A little bit short, but good ball. Good first ball. Very important, your first ball.
Alan Gordon. Goodish weight, but was narrow. And Pierre also goodish weight and narrow. Alan quite not in tune. He's had a few unlucky shots, but out of tune. Jumped the mat slightly. It's going to be... Yeah, the minute you jump that mat, you drop short, but it's still a good ball. It's only about 2 feet short. Putting Pierre under pressure. He's lying maybe. One and a look.
Pierre started at a very, very young age. I think about 12 years old.
Is that so?
Yeah, he's been playing for a long time now.
And there again, brilliant draw on the backhand. I'm quite surprised. Every time he switched, he's drawn the shot. I'm surprised he's not trying to play his first ball on the sand.
100%.
Alan having to change hands. What to draw up to that ball, move it.
He's got to try something different. He's got to try and stop Pierre's momentum.
Yeah, you see it.
Otherwise,
obviously the slightly tighter hand is perfect weight. Just not in the zone. There again, Billy putting
Billy holding one.
pressure on to Wayne. Pierre ran after that one, again slightly short. Alan looking to, if he can turn that ball, he can make 2, maybe 3.
He needs it at this point.
Big time.
He needs shots.
Seems to like it. No, I think he's running narrow. Whew, nearly got a wick, what we call a wick or a feather, coming off that ball. Not finding that hand at all.
Billy's holding, I think he's
Doesn't
holding
like
2
it.
and he's tapped his leg.
He's
So
narrow from his hand and short. So
he needed to take advantage
it's
there.
the second time he's had a bonus opportunity.
Yeah.
And very, very short, not even in. Oh, Pierre just runs through, a little heavy at the perfect line. It's another one, many, many ones in this game. 12-2 to Breitenbach against Alan Gordon. Pierre pulled the mat slightly, thrown the kitty quite long, and in not a bad first, slightly short. They haven't put their first woods as close as they'd like, and Billy Redloff's drawn a beauty onto the jack. And Gordon drawn the shot. Pierre looks like he's got very, very...
Just a little bit short there by
yeah,
Pierre.
looks like he had good weight. That hand's definitely slow. This hand definitely slow. Towards the number. Ring 6. Alan let it go beautifully. He shouldn't be far with this one. No, just runs through. No, it's line 2. Yeah, first time he's under pressure.
First time he's under pressure, but here he goes again.
He hasn't ever had...
On the forehand.
Oh, no, he doesn't look bad, yeah. I'm sure.
And it looks like he's got it. What a shot.
What a shot.
2 down to 1 up.
He hasn't missed.
He's pulled up narrow.
Very poor shot by his standard. Narrow.
See if Pierre can take advantage and make it 2 shots here.
Let's it go. He seems to like it. He's following it. Brilliantly played again. That should be number 1. Brilliant, brilliant bowling.
What a cracker.
It's got Alan Gordon, as we say, under the whip.
Yeah.
Looks narrow again. Yeah.
Oh, and
Turned in another one.
I think he's given another shot away.
Yeah.
Looks like 3.
From his hand, knowing Alan. 2. No, he didn't. Looks like 2.
2 shots. Yeah.
Pierre, once again, I'm absolutely amazed. Warren short with his first ball.
We're short with his first ball, and he's so far up.
Yeah. If he would get it closer, I think the game could have been close to over. Alan Gordon definitely is doing something. He's hooked. He's also not reaching. He's not taking advantage when your opponent plays a first ball short. Unfortunately, we're not bringing you the Redloff game live at this stage. We're concentrating on the Gordon Breitenbach because he could go on to win, be undefeated in 4 games in a row, and he runs through, so at least he's not short. Let's see what Alan Gordon does on his backhand. He's much better weight. He would have been narrow. He came off the Pierre short ball.
And Pierre, he got his first cap for South Africa in 2009. It's his 10th year.
10th year.
And some interesting facts and medals that he's won. He's won the Junior World Cup bronze in 2009. He obviously won the gold in the triples with Bobby Donnelly and Prince in 2014. So he's got quite a record.
Not the best head. This is probably the worst head of the game. Warren, by far the worst head. Alan let that one go, but I'm not sure if he's got the grass. No. Drawn another one. Poorest head of the game so far.
And his best game Pierre's ever played says it was a singles game in Wales, where he won 20. He was 29 down, and he won 21-20.
Oh. Yeah.
He says that he also says that he doesn't like morning people, and his favorite movie is Armageddon with Bruce Willis.
He let that one go nicely. Let's see. Oh, it just runs through. I'm not sure. That might be second shot. The marker's not signalling. They're looking for shots. I've just gone to follow to see. I'm not sure. I think Gordon lies one in with my eyes that no one's signalling to us. He's got a chance to turn all his woods in. It's got to be up. No, it's not up.
And
I'm not sure.
oh, he's just playing so well, Pierre, at the moment. It must be his favourite food, pasta and braai. He must have had a braai last night, and it's brought him into this game, and he's just taking everything away.
So measure all round.
Alan's got no answer at this current point in time.
A very, very poor head of bowls. Going to give you some scores while they measure. Redloff 89 up on Ritmiller. This could be Ritmiller's first defeat. 18-9. Redloff's pulled the mat for those that aren't here. 10 all, Picketh Neil. 2 Springbok ladies. Measuring 14 to Breitenbach. So gets one at this stage, one out. This could this be the turning point of the game? 2. So I'm sure it's only 2. 2 out, Warren.
2 out, okay.
It's 2.
14-4.
14-4 after 13 heads.
It's going to be a long struggle if he can try and get back in this one, especially when Pierre's playing so well.
Van Rensburg. 10-7 up on Snyman. Davis 10-6 up. Alan Gordon, interesting to see, he's put the mat back, not pulling the mat. If I was him, I would be playing a short head. Do you agree with that, Warren? I'd be playing a short head if I was Alan Gordon. Yeah, he has thrown it a little, not as short as I thought he would, but it is shorter.
I think he's got to, with his first ball, he's got to put a front toucher here, definitely. It's got to happen. He's got to put pressure on.
He's gone to the other hand, about time.
He needs to put something very close with his first ball, to put some pressure, create pressure.
It looks good from his hand, but I'm not sure if he's up. No, he's not up. I said that hand was a bit sticky.
He's doing what Pierre did with his first ball.
Yeah. He's not putting the pressure. He really, as you said, needed one close up. Wind seems to be holding Pierre's ball out. When a gust of wind came up. definitely. He's not letting his arm go out straight. And again, he's pulled it, better weight, but definitely not close enough.
And Cliffy, you know Alan well. How long has he been playing this beautiful game of bowls? When did he start?
I think in the 90s. He started, his late father got him into the game. He started at a club called Daylace Park, which is no longer in existence. Then he went, I'm not sure, I think he went maybe to Emerentia for a short while, or but Beaconsfield for a long while, which is also closed. It's quite frightening. I was working out the other day when I started bowls. There were, I think, close to 100 clubs in Johannesburg. I think we're down to 20 or 27 or something like that. It's quite frightening how many clubs have closed down. I think it's just the cost is so prohibitive. Redloff, for those that would like to know, is lying one shot. Breitenbach has drawn the shot here. No. Pulls up short. Maybe. Yeah, Gordon still lies one. This game's deteriorated the last. These are not the best two heads we've seen.
Yeah.
Warren, not good.
Not good at all. Alan, he's got to try and do something here if he wants to get back into this game. Try and create some pressure on Pierre. He's got a good bowl coming up now. Looks like he's.
That's a great shot.
And he's just given it away, I think.
Maybe. Don't tell me he's given it away.
Pierre, he applies his trade in Northwest. Come from the Northwest.
Gave the shot away.
Gave the shot away.
Yeah. Alan looking at the game next door, naughty boy. I always say one of the first rules in bowls, watch your own game, watch your own woods, watch your own direction. Never look at next door. Pierre again, lets it go beautifully. Oh, what a draw. Draw's number one. That could be...
I think that could be game over.
Game over, it looks like. Body language, it's definitely game over.
He's playing so well.
Yeah. Alan let him in there, unfortunately. He has had a few unlucky shots.
16-4.
16-4. Redloff also going towards the finishing line. 29. Ritmiller's first defeat. Could be.
Could be his first defeat of the tournament.
Yep.
Billy's lost one. 1-2.
Is he up? He won't be up. Look, if you're watching closely, you'll see he's 2 or 3 yards off the mat. Going short, but it is a better short than he's been for the last 3 years.
I think they get excited and they want to jump off the mat and run after their bowl.
Yeah, he's close to the finish line. If he scores this head, he's within striking distance of winning the game. First one to 21 shots. Alan sneaks inside. Adds a little pressure. Pierre's playing his forehand in both directions brilliantly. This looks like a great bowl again. Oh. Huge pressure for Alan Gordon.
Huge pressure.
Is he stronger on his forehand? You would know him better. From this game, he's definitely played his forehand extremely well. Or has he a preference? Not really. Is his forehand his preference? Alan again unlucky. Catches the outside of the shot bar. No, it's not. That was not the right answer. I don't think that ball is jack level.
No.
Didn't let that one go nicely. I don't even have to watch the wood. I've been watching woods for many, many years.
Sure.
In fact, my late uncle was the vice chairman of World Bowls that was held here in 1976. That's how I got into bowls.
I got into bowls, funny enough, my granddad stayed in Camps Bay. And he stayed right opposite the bowls club. And he played. And I walked over.
A great shot.
What a shot.
shot.
And I walked over.
Best shot of the game.
And I walked over to the bowls club, went into the storeroom and pulled out a whole lot of bowls and just started rolling. And then I got stuck into it. And then I joined Western Province Cricket Club and I played with Neil Burkett.
I admire you guys from the coast. I don't know if I would play in that windy condition. What? Isn't it awful when the wind blows?
It's unplayable.
Yeah.
It's unplayable.
Yeah. Pierre's changing his hand. He's going to probably going to try to turn that ball out.
He's got big BMT, Pierre Breitenbach.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do with this last ball here.
Looks on a magnificent line. What a shot. What a
Absolutely cracking shot. He might still be one down, but that was a great shot played.
Unbelievable shot. I'm not sure who's lying. Measure, but it looks Alan Gordon's bowl seems to be lying straighter. Unbelievable shot. Again, changing hands. He's done that now 3 or 4 times, changed hands to the backhand towards the scoreboard and played crackers. Alan playing his backhand, safer. His bowl coming in, he just has to turn it once to make sure, or draw the shot. Very, very good line here, just short. Oh. Just missing out. Crucial measure here, I think. Alan seems to be lying. Yeah.
One of the junior games is just about to go on. Eugene Ferreira will be taking on Keegan Sace. That promises to be a cracking game.
Radloff, for those of you who'd like to know, has defeated Wayne Rittmiller. I think 21-9. Rittmiller's undefeated record comes to an end, so Radloff must be close.
Yeah, Radloff's 1-2 and lost 1 and the same. Or 1-3 and lost 1.
So they're both
level
points.
pegging now.
We'll have to check the points for you later. Shot difference. Yeah, Alan Gordon got the shot. Keeps him in the hunt. Pretty good line here. That's much better. Very, very good first ball. Funny they both switched to the dish side.
Yeah.
Pierre, fantastic first bowl here. Unbelievable bowling. He's found that side of the green.
Yeah, he's playing it to perfection.
He's played with great control. You can see why he's won 3 out of 3. Alan looks narrow from his hand. I know he's going very well. Even from the angle, which is not a good angle that we're sitting at, I could see
his weight's pretty
narrow.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Pierre last one.
They're very calm, they show no emotions.
No emotion.
No emotions.
Alan is very emotional, but he's very down. When you've only won 1 on your first day, it does add pressure. His tail's not up, and this game he's been outplayed so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely outplayed.
That ball, I don't know what he did with that ball. I think he's obviously looking to trail or turn the ball out.
Pierre, he's running after this ball now. He seems to like it. He's coming into the head.
No, I think he's just looking to get another one in there.
And he just slipped through.
Well, if he gets one here, he'll go to 17. Gives him a chance to get a 4 to win the game.
Yeah.
Next head.
So, and then he'll have a 4 on the trot. 4 wins from 4. It just seems to not be finding it, Alan.
No.
Sometimes you just try too hard and then things don't go your way.
Yeah. this stage doesn't deserve to win the game. He needs to change something. I think he made a big error, as I said earlier. He should have either pulled the mat right up or thrown the kitty a lot shorter. Pierre, let's go. Okay. Looks very narrow to me. Yeah, not a good one. Once. So he needs 4 more shots to win the game.
Yeah. Cliffy, tell me, when you how important is it to practice for a competition like this? How often do you think you should be practicing in the week? How many times a week? Especially when you're competing at this level against the best.
Level, I'd say 4 to 5 times a week.
4 to
but
5 times.
Unfortunately, I think with the pressure of life today, it's different. People are working longer hours.
And some people are just natural. They just get on down and they...
In my youth, I think I rolled woods nearly 6 days a week.
I'm trying about 4 or 5 times a week now, because I'm just getting back into it
Yeah,
after 10 years lay off.
I do sometimes late Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but winter's not so pleasant.
Winter's not so pleasant. And the Joburg weather, the thunderstorms, and then when the lightning comes, you have to get up
But
off the green,
practice
unfortunately.
is the cure for everything.
What did Gary Player say? The more you practice, the luckier you get.
Yeah.
And practice makes perfect as well.
For those of you who read, there's that book, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. And a few of his books, he says, if you spend 15,000 hours doing something, you'll be an expert. And it's true. It's the more you practice.
The more you practice.
Another great word from Pierre. Oh, just playing superb bowls. He's virtually every head had a, except barring those 2 bad heads in a row by both players, had one really close. Alan looking good here. Just runs by. Just there. Shrugs his head. He's just not in the zone. Pierre doesn't like this one. Don't know why. Because he's played a beaut.
And he's got 2. What a shot.
What a shot. He didn't like it.
Alan Gordon is under
Right, he's
extreme pressure here.
Yeah.
He's got to try some, I think, a miracle to get back into this game.
Yeah. He cannot be short. And I don't think that his bowl will bend. But I'm wrong. He's not far. Very good second. I was right. It just doesn't bend at the death. Those tigers don't have a late bend. They seem to be straight. Should interview. And Pierre Forres is bowled down. Another great line. Could be. Not sure.
I'm here with Billy Radloff. Congratulations on your win against Wayne Rittmiller.
Thanks, pal. Thanks, Warren. Nice to see you again, pal.
100%. How did you find it out there this morning?
Rink was good. Suited my bowls. Didn't suit his bowls. He was swinging away, holding. And mine was coming back to the white.
And tell me who you're playing next.
I got Bradley Robinson. Muscles, you know, muscles.
Muscles. Cool. Well, good luck.
Okay, thanks, Warren. Okay.
Yeah, then looking at the head. Alan looking, I'm not sure. They're not signaling enough for the lollipops. I'm going to ask the organisers to make sure that happens. Makes it difficult for us. Alan.
People seem to be streaming in now to come and watch the spectacle.
Too wide. Alan, far too wide. It's only 1. Pierre needs 3 to win. $18.5 after 17 heads. So it's been a long, hard game. Snyman now up on Jackie van Rensburg, who hasn't lost a game. Can her record go, although she's lying 2? So Redloff in the men's open should be joint top with Wainwright Miller, depending on shots. Alan Gordon pulled the mat, about time he's pulled it up. Not Alan, Pierre. Quite surprised at that.
Bringing you all the action live X Productions. And thanks to the sponsors once again, Perfect Delivery, Fired Earth, Pro Mac Paint.
And Aero, not to forget Jerry.
Yes,
who I
Jerry
think will
Baker.
be bringing you live his next game, also undefeated.
And he's dropped a size in bowls, gone from a 3.5 to a 3. And it seems to be suiting him. I watched him practice in the week and he was nailing it.
Yeah, I always said to him, I don't understand why you're playing, because a 3.5 in the Aero is like a 4. And they say the older you get, you must start going down in size.
When I started out, I was using a 4, and now I'm using a 3.
I've got a tiny hand. I used a 4 for many, many years. Now I use a 2.5 Aero. I have tried 2s, but I find them pretty light. Pierre chasing his ball. He likes it. Brilliant ball here. Oh, just rubs the shot ball. Very unfortunate. Alan Gordon should be lying 1. The marker says 1 and a measure. Much better head here. Ball's pretty close. Oh, Alan looks on a good line for his ball because it does hold a bit. Oh, excellent bowling here. That's more like the Alan Gordon we know. Especially me.
Let's see what Pierre can do here with his last bowl. He's playing so well. I expect a result after this bowl. What do you think?
Interesting, yeah. Alan's last ball has made it a little harder for him to chop on that ball, so I'm not sure if he's going to play with a touch of weight or just try dead draw. He's drawn so brilliantly on that hand. Yeah, I'm not sure. He's following his ball. He seems to like it. No, I don't know if it's going to come back. Just a touch wide. Oh. It's definitely second shot, which is good. Puts Alan under pressure to try to draw another one. Alan Gordon looking to, doesn't really have a lot of danger if he plays with good weight. He can rest on the second ball, afford to squirt the jack out sideways. Very good weight once again. No, slightly short. 1 shot to Alan Gordon.
And he's
18-9 should be the score. Sorry, 18-6. 18-6. Very hard to come back from 18-6.
18-6, yeah. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's a game of bowls. You never know what can happen.
Pierre's playing too solidly. I can't see it happening. Just can't see the score. Nicky Neal 14-12 up on Colleen Pickett. 2 Springboks battling it out. Weber 16-6 up, looks like, on Halley. That's 14-6. Oliver 17-10 up on Carr. Alan Gordon, a very, very very, very good first bowl, a foot away. And once again, Pierre, first bowl, too short.
Too short, yeah.
I think he could have cleaned up this game if he had got his first bowl closer.
Ideally, you should be getting your wood 1 meter through the head with your first bowl.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to get a front toucher, obviously.
Alan Gordon, another great ball. That's more like Alan.
That's well played.
Very well played. Putting the pressure on. We're going to bring you a live interview with Wayne Rittmiller. Brilliant record at the moment. 2 South African singles titles in a row. Alan Gordon lying close to 2.
Same with Wayne, yeah.
Consolidates,
Unfortunately, Wayne lost his game against Billy Radloff. Tell me, what went wrong there?
I think I just didn't adapt to what Billy did.
Very good line, ball coming down very well.
What was
Oh,
going
he's
on.
played a great
And,
ball. Brilliant
Billy,
shot.
Billy played well from
He's
the
made a
start.
brilliant
so
two.
it was tough.
Cool,
That's
man.
more
And
like
who are you playing in your
Alan
next
Gordon,
game?
we all know.
I've got Pierre next, so it's going to be
Brilliant
a
player.
crunch game.
One of the fiercest drives in the game.
Going to take this one. So he'll be on top without having lost a game. So yeah, I'll need to beat him to keep in the...
It's all pretty close at the moment.
Yes, yeah, I think Billy's won 3. Cope. Billy's won 3 and yeah, so P will be on 4, I'll be on 3, Billy 3, so it's going to be very, very tight to the top.
Okay, perfect. Good luck for the next game, and we'll see you there.
Thanks very much, Warren.
Pierre lets go here on the forehand. Looks on a hell of a good track. Oh, I think he's taken one ball out. So all he's looking to do is to keep the score down. When Alan's lying, at 18-6, you can afford to look for second shot at this stage. Alan on the mat, looking to try another shot. He needs as many shots, playing the forehand a lot safer. He doesn't want to turn the incoming ball. Looks good weight from his hand. Yeah, he's found his ball. Oh, unfortunately, he turned one of Pierre's balls. Pierre's going to play with weight. Pierre's on the mat. Interesting to see what he's going to play. Yeah, he's playing with a lot of weight. Yeah, was a very difficult shot. 2 to Alan Gordon, 8-8. Oh, it's 2 heads in a row scored. Creeping up slowly, long way to go. We're going to bring you a live interview now.
I'm here with Wayne Rittmiller. He's recently been chosen to represent South Africa at the Atlantic Rim. He just went up against Billy Radloff. Unfortunately, he lost. Tell me, what went wrong out there?
I think it was just I didn't adapt to the ring. Did very well. Yeah, I was pretty much chasing from the get-go. That's pretty much it. Yeah, he playing good bowls, so it's tough when you're up against top bowlers all the time. So.
And the next game, you're up against Pierre.
Yes, yeah, I got Pierre in the next game, so it's going to be another crunch game. I'll win that one.
Another humding. It's all pretty close in that section.
Yes, yeah, our section's pretty tight. Yeah, if Pierre wins, yeah, then he'll be on top without having lost a game. So yeah, it's going to be a big game.
Perfect. Thanks, Wayne.
No problem. Thanks, Warren.
Okay, just interview. Wayne Rittmiller, and back to live to Alan Gordon's game. Pierre's drawn the shot. Alan Gordon let him in with a very poor first wood, very narrow.
Yeah, it's pretty close in the section. Wayne just told me he's up against Pierre in the next game. Top class bowls.
Top class bowls. Alan Gordon's once again unlucky. Seems to be cutting 80% of his bowl slightly, especially on his backhand. Pierre needs to consolidate here. I'm surprised at that. I thought he would look to keep playing his good forehand that he's been playing. You don't want to give a catch for Alan Gordon. Yeah. Alan has a chance to draw on the open hand. Oh, running through a good metre and a half.
I was looking at the bio of Pierre. It says he's a grocery shop owner. So he obviously eats lots of vegetables, and that's why he's playing so well.
Well, he doesn't look like he's eating all the profits. Pretty good condition. He's not overweight. Looks like he works out in the gym.
Definitely. From the northwest. They're bringing them up well there in the northwest, eh?
Lots of millies.
Yeah, lots of millies.
Where does he stay in Potchefstroom?
Potchefstroom, yeah.
Funny enough, my mother comes from Potchefstroom. I spent a lovely week in the army in Potchefstroom. Middle of winter. -2, 3 in the morning. Alan trying to draw again. Looks heavy again to me, unless I'm wrong. Yeah. Same weight as the last. Not sure. That don't signal with the lollipops. Very difficult. Could be 1 or 2 they're looking. Pierre's looking. The 3 here, and it's over. He could be drawing for game. That's why I'm surprised when he always had a chance to turn that shot ball close on the forehand. I'm shocked that he changed his hand.
Let's see what
he's been playing it so well. Let's see if he's going to switch back to the forehand. He's got more confidence.
He's playing so well at the moment. I won't be surprised. I'm sure he's going to.
He's going to the forehand. That's what I would have done long ago. But it's easy from here. We haven't played a bad shot, the two of us, yet.
No, we haven't, huh?
Yeah, if not 4 here, I don't think, if he's got the weight. No. Naughty boy.
Short.
That's
how often happens when you get up off the mat and you want to run after your ball.
He was drawing for game. Aaron gave him 2 straight away. Oh, they're even measuring for game. Later scores, 14 all, very tight game, Picketh nil, very, very tight. Yes, the game is over. Pierre Breitenbach, victor over Alan Gordon, 21-8, so he remains unbeaten. 21-8. That didn't look like 3 shots from here, but...
No, it didn't, huh? But he's won.
He's won.
21-8.
So I'm going to walk around. I'll be walking around giving a few scores, and then we're going to bring you some live interviews. Jackie van Johannesburg is now 16-12. Alma Davis, 18-11 up on Bradfield. We will bring you results as we get them. Weber, 16-7 up on Esme Halley. Lafayette, 20-13 up on Carr. Warren's going to look to interview Pierre Breitenbach. We're going to try catch him so we can get a rundown with whether we were right on the prediction of the game's pace. Some hands seemed quite sticky. I'm watching, unfortunately you won't be able to see at this stage. I'm watching the Jackie van Rensburg Snyman game. Snyman has just drawn the first ball about a yard through. Jackie van Rensburg drawn one a couple of inches away from the jack, slightly behind and slightly narrow, but good position. Going to be taking a short break. We'll be back with you shortly with some interviews brought to you by Warren and myself. So please bear with us before the second game of the morning commences. We'll be bringing you live four sessions today. So we've just completed the first session to repeat. Rittman lost his unbeaten record to Billy Ratloff, and Pierre Brighton has retained his undefeated record by beating Alan Gordon comfortably 21-8.
We're with Springbok Pierre Breitenbach. Pierre, 4 from 4. How are you feeling right now?
Can't ask for a better start, but it's only over halfway, 3 to go, so can only hope to get 2 more and should be in the medals at least. So yeah,
I'm sure you're gonna do it. And tell me, your game against Alan this morning, you seemed to dominate that game.
Yeah, it was a good game. I just thought Alan had a little bit of bad luck, and just few ends just not going his way. I think I just had more balls in the area in the beginning, so I just got on top of him early, and I think it's important against a guy like him. If he gets up, he's a good player.
Yeah, and it's not going to get any easier. You're up against Wayne Rittmiller next.
My pair's partner. But just hopefully we just want to play good balls, and whichever comes out top, it's fine. We enjoy it.
Cool, thanks for talking to us. All the best for the next game.
It's been an exciting morning of bowls. Wayne Rittmiller going down to Billy Radloff and Pierre beating Alan Gordon.
Yeah, so, and there's a big battle going on now. Pierre will be playing Wayne Rittmiller. Unfortunately, we won't be bringing you that game live. We'll be bringing you Morgan Mabangu against another, both of them Springboks against Rudy Jacobs. Rudy, I think, has won the Masters quite a few times as well. So we'll be bringing you that. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll bring you the next game live within the next 5 to 10 minutes. So please bear with us.
And remember to share the link.